RIC members, university presidents, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted this afternoon to be here with you to open the CREATE campus, the campus for research excellence and technological enterprise. R&D is an important activity in a knowledge-based economy like Singapore. It's important because through R&D we discover new knowledge. Through R&D we drive innovations that improve our lives. And through R&D we develop new economic opportunities. So R&D is integral to Singapore's development strategy. It gives us an edge against larger and better resourced countries. It helps us to stay abreast of scientific breakthroughs that will transform our lives. It prepares us in skills and expertise that will enable us to exploit new industries and open new economic opportunities, as we have done with semiconductors or with the BMS, biomedical services, sciences. And through R&D, we also retain and develop our own talented scientists and researchers. Therefore, our policy and practice has been to have steady, long-term investments in R&D, starting with good schools and teachers, emphasizing science and technology in our system, whether it's through a national technology plan, whether it's through STEM subjects in schools, STEM standing for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or whether it's through consistent R&D funding through economic cycles, so as to avoid a feast and famine, boom and bust problem. We've gradually built up the R&D budgets over the years. The budget for this 5-year plan, 2011 to 2015, is $16 billion. And that's 20% more than the previous 5-year budget, despite the economic slowdown. But it's necessary because R&D is a long and uncertain process, and we must invest resolutely, consistently, and we hope wisely and judiciously, so as eventually to get the results which we want. I think we're making good progress in R&D. If we look at scientific publications, the annual numbers have doubled over a decade. If we look at practical innovations, we've developed some innovations that will benefit Singaporeans. For example, safer corneal transplants for Asian eyes. We've yielded economic benefits as well. R&D products contributed more than $10 billion to the economy in 2010. And we've seeded new growth sectors like water, like biomedical sciences, like clean technologies. And there are positive spillovers to many aspects of our lives, whether it's in healthcare or whether it's in a cleaner environment. Several factors have made this possible in Singapore. First, our whole system, our whole ethos is based on rationality. We look at empirical evidence and we adopt what works, and we discard what doesn't work. We call it pragmatism, but actually there's principle in it. We analyze and tackle our problems rationally. And our society and government are organized on the principle of meritocracy, making things work, putting people in place who can deliver. At the same time, we constantly experiment with new ideas to improve ourselves so as not to be trapped by the status quo. And that's why science is respected and can flourish in Singapore. We also have other advantages in promoting science and technology in R&D. Our intellectual property regime is robust and is enforced fairly and incorruptibly. We have a global outlook, outward-looking, open to talent and multinationals. We have a strong network of good friends around the world. And I thank the RIEC, who are some of our very good friends who have spent much time and energy with us, giving us the benefit of their valuable support, their insights, and their advice. CREATE is the latest effort to enhance R&D in Singapore. We do R&D in many institutions here, in the universities, in the A-Star Research Institutes, in corporate labs. But CREATE is different. CREATE will bring together in one campus leading global research institutions with our own institutions in Singapore to develop practical innovations and economic opportunities for us. And it's the first of its kind worldwide. We call it a collaboratory. We just invented the word, but it's supposed to be a concept, and it is a concept. It's a laboratory because there are 15 interdisciplinary research groups from 10 renowned universities with very strong global research records. But it's a collaboration because we have created an environment that encourages a cross-fertilization of ideas through partnerships. Partnerships between research institutions, partnerships across scientific disciplines, partnerships with industry and with Singapore institutions through multidisciplinary projects which will yield benefits in many directions. We see this in some of the projects already being pursued. For example, the Technical University of Munich and NTU are working on an electric taxi as a model of electric vehicles or as a future means of urban transport. UC Berkeley, NUS and NTU are designing more energy efficient and lower carbon buildings in tropical climates. And Shanghai Jiao Tong University and NUS are working on improving energy and environmental sustainability in megacities. These are research projects which will yield tangible benefits, not only to Singapore, but also to other societies and cities as well. CREATE has attracted many foreign research institutes and scientists. When it's done, I think we're hoping there'll be 1,200 scientists working in this set of buildings here. And that is how science is done everywhere in the world. All the leading research centers anywhere have a diverse mix of scientists from many nationalities. And there's no place which is in the first rank and which has scientists all from one city or one country. And all the more so in Singapore, given our small size and our small population base, it has to be an international endeavor. Hence, R&D in Singapore will always involve collaborations with institutions and scientists from many countries. But our objective is not for the foreign institutions or foreign scientists to do R&D in Singapore as standalone entities. We want to be something more than just a hotel for R&D or a pop-up lab. We would like the activities and the people we attract here to integrate into our larger R&D ecosystem, to build partnerships with the local institutions and researchers, and gradually to create a deep-rooted, vibrant R&D center in Singapore. So it's not an accident that CREATE is on the NUS campus at a key point which links up two important pieces of NUS, the old part and the new university town on the other side. We need to develop our own capabilities to achieve this rooting and indigenization of the whole activity. We need to nurture a pipeline of scholars, groom Singaporeans for leadership positions in research institutes, and foster the collaboration and mutual understanding and trust, which will enable the whole system to grow and to prosper over time. And I'm sure that CREATE will contribute to this goal, and in due course, in the fullness of time, we will reap the full benefit of our investments in R&D.